All right, guys, welcome and welcome back into the channel. So in today's reading, in honor of the Hunter's Moon, we are going to do a Hunter's Moon ritual reading. All right, so if you guys identify as being practitioners in some way, shape, or form, whether it's identifying as a witch, demonology, theistic Satanist, anything of that nature, this reading is for you. Okay, so the first thing I want to do before we get into the pile, or piles, I should say, I am going to light this candle here. So I have like a little small ritual bowl here, or an offering bowl that I tend to burn things in. So I do have a very small piece of paper, just blank, nothing on it. Okay. And my intentions that I'm setting for the collective that felt drawn to this reading in particular is to basically help you energetically as far as letting go of fear, letting go of self-limiting beliefs, energetically, spiritually. Okay, because of course we need to put the action in, we need to do the work ourselves to make sure that we get rid of stuff like that. So if you have self-limiting beliefs, uh, you could go to therapy if you're having a hard time, believing in yourself, or you could look up things on how to help heal from that. Okay. I actually looked up a lot of things online, to be honest with you, throughout my journey, because therapy is expensive, and personally, for me, therapy just wasn't for me. Okay. And it's not really something that, I don't know, it was just a personal opinion. Okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with therapy. It just wasn't for me at the time, and I felt that certain things were more useful for me, but for other people, therapy may be more beneficial for you. Okay. All right. So I'm going to light this candle in this ritual bowl. All right, and then for the collective, we are going to take this blank piece of paper. Okay, we're going to let it burn. All right, and I'm going to talk real quick about the full moon that we have tonight. Okay, so we're going to let that burn. So this is our symbolic of release. Okay, we're releasing fear, we're releasing self-limiting beliefs, we're releasing um, anxiety in doing things, how to move forward with things, especially if there's something that you want to achieve or do, say, it could be anything like that. Okay, so tonight's moon is a full moon. Okay, it is a hunter's moon, is what it's called. All right, so it is the first full moon of the fall season. Okay. This moon is also a super moon as well. So for those of you doing rituals and things like that, please be mindful of what you're doing, because super moons are very powerful. It's very energetically charged. Okay. So also, oh, so also with the full moon, it's in Aries. Okay, the harvest moon, or not the harvest moon, the hunter's moon is in Aries. Okay. So there's a need for people to take action towards what you want. That's what this full moon is going to help you do. Okay, so if you want to manifest on this full moon, this is all about you taking action, being self-confident, um, being courageous and bold in the pursuit of things that you want, going after your dreams, going after, I don't know, like I said, if you want to have a conversation with somebody, uh, not fearing to speak the truth, no matter what that is. Okay. Um, Believing in yourself. All right, so these are just a few ideas of what this moon can bring you, what it can help you with. But remember, like I said, it is also a super moon, so please be aware of what you are doing on your rituals. Okay, and also, fun fact, tomorrow is my birthday, so it's really cool that I have a full moon before my birthday. So yeah, I will be definitely doing my own type of rituals. Okay. All right, so guys, let's get into the reading. So I'm just gonna let this go wherever it's meant to go. Okay. So I don't know what's gonna come out, but we're just gonna go with the flow. All right. So I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So if you guys need more time, you guys can pause the video now, and I am going to get started with pile 1. All right, group 1, welcome into your reading. So Hunter's Moon Ritual Reading. Okay, so let's take a look at your full moon card. Let's see what you got, or your Moonology Oracle card, I should say. We have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Okay, and if you missed the intro, I did say tonight's moon is not just a full moon, but it is also a super moon. Okay, so it's more charged up with energy. Okay, so the energy is gaining momentum. Whatever ritual you do, and really, you know, because it is a supermoon, anybody that does rituals, it is going to be very powerful. But I think, particularly for you, Group 1, this is going to be something that really, really gains quick momentum. Okay, you guys can be powerhouses in your own right, so to speak. Okay, your energy is very potent, okay, in a positive way. Okay, so next we have ancestors with remembrance. We have Hex, banishment. We have High Priestess or High Priest, responsibility. Okay, so there is that powerhouse energy within self. Okay, for those of you that work with demons, if you work with demonolatry, or you're a theistic Satanist or anything of that nature, or you just work with demons in general, if you're interested, the demon that is willing to help you or assist you, or that is offering you to work with them, is Marcosis. Okay, so that is a demon that you can work with as well, especially if you feel, because he's being represented by the Nine of Wands, so especially if you feel like there's been some blocks. Okay, and I just did that banishment ritual for you guys, that to help you guys empower self to release these fears, these things that maybe you're feeling is blocking you. So specifically for this pile, maybe you feel like your energy has been blocked. Okay, but I am seeing for a lot of you, and you know, this may make sense to some of you. Okay, so the ancestors card and the hex card, right? The first thing that I want to say is you guys should definitely, at this point in time, if you guys feel that there's something going on around you, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good, okay, definitely do a protection spell tonight specifically, okay, because like I said, it is supercharged. All right, so it's important for you guys to do that, to protect your energy, especially in the month of October in general. I keep saying it, everybody says it, you know, October, the veil is thin, okay? Especially us as practitioners, we need to protect ourselves, okay, spiritually speaking. So there is a need for you guys to do maybe some banishment spells. Maybe if you want to do something, whether this is banishing certain ways spiritually that are holding you back, whether it's yourself or another person or an obstacle of some sort, something of that nature, now would be a time to do a banishment spell. For those of you that feel that you've had some kind of negative energy around you, some kind of hex, curse, or, you know, whatever, I always say don't pay attention to that type of energy, because sometimes what you think, you give it more power. Okay, think of rituals. When we do rituals, your heart, you know, your emotions are very, very powerful. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But if you do feel like that, absolutely do your banishment spells. Okay, even protect your energy just because. Okay, especially with the super moon going on. So ancestors and remembrance. Okay, so I did say something about maybe you guys have felt blocked in some way, shape, or form. Some of this could be ancestral karma. The reason why you felt blocked, I don't know, this could be for quite some time. This could be just something recently that you felt blocked with. Whatever it is, because we are specifically talking about the Hunter's Moon, okay? So with the Hunter's Moon, like I said, it's about us being bold, okay? It's in the zodiac sign of Aries. Aries is bold. Aries is the go-getter. Aries is the starter, okay? Mars is the ruling planet of Aries, okay? Mars is the warrior, okay? So there's a need for us to break these chains from ancestral lineage. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. Okay. So I feel for a lot of you, you guys are actually stepping into your power. You're remembering who it is that you are. You're remembering your power, especially like I said with the high priest or high priestess. You could identify as this, doesn't have to. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Okay. but responsibility. You hold a lot of knowledge, and just be aware that, especially with the supermoon and stuff like that, like I said, this pile specifically, your ritual tonight specifically, will be very, very, very powerful. So please know what you're doing. So remember, everything has a pro and con. Everything has a consequence, okay? As above, so below, all right? Just know that what you do tonight, the energy will gain momentum. So your manifestation or whatever your ritual is tonight, you will start to see these things happen and unfold throughout the week or throughout the month even, okay? All right, so group one, that is the message that I got for you guys. If you guys enjoyed the reading, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. All right, group two, welcome into your reading. So, Hunter's Moon ritual reading. Okay. So I actually have received two Moonology cards for you guys. Okay. So you are very close to achieving your goal, and this is the gibbous moon. Then we have a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra, and we are in Libra season now, and there is a full moon tonight, okay, but this full moon is in the zodiac sign of Aries, which is the opposite zodiac sign of Libra, okay? Then we have air, imagination, okay? So some of you could be air signs, you don't have to be, or you're embodying this energy. Then we have Samhain, death, I think I'm saying that right. So this is actually about Halloween, okay? If you guys, I think this is a Wiccan Oracle deck. Okay, so if you guys know, definitely comment down below if you know what this is. But I believe this is, yeah, it's something to do with Halloween, like a celebration of, I believe, of the dead, Halloween, stuff like that. Okay, definitely comment down below if you guys know. We have lady slash goddess, feminine. Okay. And if you guys work with demons, okay, this is a demon that is willing to guide or assist you tonight in your ritual, or a demon that you can call upon and work with. So you guys have received Stolas. So Stolas is actually a good familiar to work with. Okay, he is considered more so a familiar. Of course, he is powerful in his own right, but he is very good as a familiar. Okay. All right. So group two, getting into the reading. Okay. I see that you guys have imagined something. You guys have built something in your mind, daydreamed about something, dreamed about something. There's dreams that you're really, really wanting to come to life. Okay. I feel for you guys. If you guys were to do something, because I'm just taking this reading wherever I feel guided to go. Okay. I feel if you guys do something in regards to doing like a manifestation spell tonight, okay, in regards to some kind of goal, something you want, okay, something that you want to benefit from, something that you want a win-win forecast out of, a win-win situation, okay. This could be love, this could be a job, this could be finances, a project, take it as you will, okay. So I feel right now is a very, very good time, especially I was saying, you guys missed the intro, okay? This full moon, it's a hunter's moon, okay? So there's a need for us to be bold. There's a need for us to take action and go for what it is that we want. There's a need for us to believe in ourselves, okay? Be courageous. Aries is the first zodiac sign, right? It starts off the zodiac wheel. Aries is very bold, very adventurous. Okay, Aries could also be foolish, you know, because they're childlike. They're childlike. Okay, but they're brave. Okay, their ruling planet is Mars. All right, that is the planet of war. All right, Aries does not back down from competition. Absolutely not. Aries continuously like charges through. Okay, so there is a need for you to embrace and embody this energy right now. Okay. Also, this is not only is this a full moon, but it's also a super moon as well. So anything that you do, any rituals that you do, I'm telling everybody in every single group, please be mindful of what you're doing. Everything has a pro and a con. Okay. As above, so below. So be mindful of what you're doing as well. All right. Um, but yeah, I am seeing that. So whatever you envision for yourself, whatever it is that you want, definitely manifest that. Okay. And also when we say manifestation, it really is just a fancy word for goals. Okay. But uh, spiritually align yourself with what it is that you want. Spiritually feel, live in that manifestation. Okay. If it's a relationship that you want, start enacting how you would be in that relationship to embody that energy, to bring it in, to call it in. You're calling it in. Okay. You want that job. You want to make more money. Start embracing how you would feel. What would it feel like for you to have money? What would you do? Okay. If you would treat yourself every now and again, I don't know if you're able to drink wine or anything like that. I know I love wine, specifically red wine. So I I told myself, for me personally, for my certain manifestations, that I would start enacting. You got to basically embody. I can't really, I don't know how else to put it. Just basically live in that manifestation. How do you picture your manifestation? Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. But whatever you imagine yourself, there is going to be some kind of win-win outcast for this, okay? Or forecast for this. But you will be closer to achieving whatever this is. But we also need to be in our feminine energy. I don't care if you are a man, a woman, doesn't matter, okay? We all have feminine and masculine energy, okay? It's very important that we balance both, all right? So I really think for a lot of you, there's a need for you to be able to be okay with receiving. You need to be in a receptive energy to receive this manifestation. You have to be open to be handed, to be gifted this manifestation. Okay? There's something here that this group specifically wants. And you have to be willing to be open to take it, to be accepting of it. Don't turn it down. You know, if this is, of course, do what you want. But if it's something that you really want, it's important that we feel deserving of what it is that we want. Okay, Aries is one of those, they have no problem. Aries can be, I'm not hating on Aries if anybody's an Aries here. Aries can be selfish. Okay, they are the first house. The first house rules self. Okay, um, so embody this energy. It's okay for you to be selfish. It's okay for you to uh, take what it is that you want. Okay, so I also feel for a lot of you guys too, with the air energy coming out here. Okay. Um, I'm feeling for you guys, you need to embrace a more positive mindset as well if you're struggling with this. Okay. And if you didn't see the intro, definitely go back to the intro because I did burn the paper. I was talking about what we're releasing and banishing. So definitely embody more positive thought processes. Okay, because what we think is what we attract. All right. So if you're going after something and you feel like, well, this isn't going to work out, well, guess what? It's probably not going to work out because that's the energy that you're putting out. Okay. So remember, have a positive mindset towards something. Okay. So now with this card here, okay, I feel Halloween is going to be a very important time for you. Okay. This is going to really set forth some kind of rebirth for you. All right. Um, Trying to see what else I'm getting from here too. I'm getting the harvest moon for you guys as well. So something could happen around the harvest moon, or there is a need for you to do a continuation of your manifestation bell, manifestation spell in your during the harvest moon as well. Okay, because the hunter's moon is the first full moon of the fall, right? But something here with Halloween. Halloween time might be very big. I personally, I love Halloween. I feel more alive this time of month. Um, in the beginning, it was more so just because I felt like I could really truly be myself before I Just basically came into a point where I don't care what anybody thinks. Um, but I always felt more comfortable. So I don't know if this is, you could be relating to that energy where you feel very passionate, very alive, very childlike, very authentic. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, it's very important here. Okay. All right, so group two, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. All right, group three, welcome into your reading. So in honor of tonight's Hunter Moon, we are going to be doing a Hunter's Moon ritual reading. So I have your Moonology card here. So nothing will come of this situation, void of course, Moon. Okay. Do not fear that card. I know that card can leave a negative taste. Okay, we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, so we have Witch with Healer. We have Fire with Passion. I believe that is a phoenix in that picture as well. Okay, we have Wiccan Reed Ethos. Okay. And then for those of you, if you guys work with demons, okay, the demon that is willing to assist you in your ritual tonight or that you can call upon, we have Malik. Wow. Okay. All right. So a couple things I'm getting here. So for this group specifically, I am being called to say it could be a confirmation of your reading. Okay. Everybody of all different kinds of practices are welcomed here. Some of you may really identify as Wiccan. Okay, you guys could be of a Wiccan religion or do more Wiccan witchcraft. Okay, others of you, because I have Malik here. Okay, with Malik, he was a deity. He was a pagan deity. Okay, in ancient times. Okay, people have worshipped him. He was a pagan deity. All right, so Wiccan and pagan is what I'm getting here. All right, for some of you that may identify. So, real quick, if you guys did not listen to the intro, this is a Hunter's Moon that we are having tonight. It is in the zodiac sign of Aries. Okay. It is also considered to be a supermoon. So, with that being said, any rituals, anything that you guys do, and I'm telling all three piles this, please be mindful of what you are doing because it is a very, very powerful moon. And as I say that, you saw that candle go crazy. Okay, I feel this is my very adventurous pile. So, if you guys know about Malik, I'm not saying anything negative. Okay, there may be some things that you guys do. If you know, you know. Okay, doesn't have to be. Okay, I'm not, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. But if you know, you know. Okay. So anyway, so what I'm getting is, or excuse me, I'm getting lost now. Hold on one second. Okay, let me backtrack. So with the supermoon, it is a very, very powerful moon. Okay. So like I was telling all three piles, be very mindful, be careful what you do. Everything has a pro and a con to it. Okay. As a bow, I can't speak. Are you guys having trouble speaking? As above, so below. Okay. I don't know what is happening here. Maybe some of you guys are having issues with communication. That could be coming through for some of you. Okay. If not, it could just be me. Okay. So anyway, so the first card that we had out was your Moonology card. Okay. And it was nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. I know when some people hear about this card, they're kind of like, what? It could leave a negative taste. Whatever it is that you're trying to heal from or that you're working towards, If something has not worked out for you, like for an example, because this is a ritual reading, okay, so if you guys have done spell work, ritual readings, anything, or ritual, I can't talk in this pile. What is happening? Oh boy. Okay, so if you guys have done rituals and they have not worked out, okay, this is because your guides, your ancestors, guardian demons, whoever you work with, uh, there is a different course that you need to go down. Okay, sometimes when we think that we want something, or sometimes when we think that something is right, a certain journey, a certain pathway is right for us, it's not. And whether we agree with our guides or not, some things we are not in control of. Okay, this flame is going absolutely crazy. I do not have the air on, I don't have windows open, anything like that. And it's a pretty decent distance away from me. Um, but these candles are going crazy. Okay, they're going crazy. And it's funny because I'm being drawn to look at the fire card with passion. Okay, you guys in some way, shape, or form are rebirthing, right? You're rebirthing. This card as well, this Wiccan's read. Let me grab the book real quick, group 3. Hold on one second. If I'm not mistaken, I think that this Wiccan read is, it's ethos as well. I think this is about boundaries. And if that's the case and I can't speak in your reading, I already have a message. Raise your standards, adopt some ethics, understand the importance of the threefold law and the principle of cause and effect. What was I just saying? I just said to you guys, this could be my wild pile. Be careful, pile 3. Whatever you're doing tonight, be careful. Uh, Live by the Wiccan read. It will change your view of the world. Your situation is a result of past actions. Open your heart and trust. Listen, was I not just talking about this? First off, a lot of you, I'm going to mention it because I could not talk in your reading at all. Okay. So for a lot of you, you guys may not be speaking up for yourselves in one way, shape, or form. Maybe there is somebody, or you're having issues with setting boundaries. There's a need here for you to speak up, not be afraid to speak your truth. I don't know what this is in regards to. Uh, for me, I'm getting, because I'm looking at the witch card here, okay? I'm getting speaking from the heart. There's something that somebody wants to speak from the heart where it's hard for you to speak when it comes to your emotions. Okay, I'm getting that here for somebody. Somebody here could actually be very passionate about somebody. This is turning into a love reading. Okay, I'm not intending it to, but listen, this is what's happening. Okay, there could be, because we have Malik here, okay, there could be somebody that wants to sacrifice a situation, and I don't know. There's something here about sacrificing a situation. All right, needing to speak our truth from the heart. We need to speak from the heart. Okay, when you do this and you open up, it will be healing. Okay, even if this is something towards yourself, towards your guides, whoever you need to speak to, just speak from the heart. What would you say? Okay, there's a need to release. There's a lot of pent-up energy. All right, when the fire was going crazy, the fire was fine. Like the candle flames were fine in every other reading. They were just steady. This reading here, it feels passion and emotions feel chaotic. Okay, passion and emotions, they feel chaotic right now. All right, that is why I'm telling you to be careful. Okay, I understand. If you guys are doing rituals tonight, as I said, this is a supermoon. If you guys are feeling unstable, and this is the message that I am receiving, okay? If you guys are feeling emotionally unstable, your passions are not aligned, your heart is not aligned, if you're feeling angry towards somebody or something, whatever this is indicating, I'm being told you need to take a step back and heal first. You need to say something out loud before you do your ritual. Before you light those candles, before you call in your ancestors, your guides, whoever you work with, There's a need for you to take a moment, pause and reflect. Speak out loud to get those emotions out. They cannot fester within. You will actually do more harm than good during this ritual. Okay, and I can't stress it enough. This is a super moon. It is not just a full moon, it is a super moon. This full harvest, or not harvest, this full hunter's moon is all about being bold, taking action. Okay, some of you may want to take action and say something to somebody. Somebody may have a lot of passion built up, specifically from the heart space. I don't know if this is anger, if this is love. I don't know what this is. Okay, even the way that my tone of voice is, it's very serious, it's urgent, it has to be said. Okay, so before you do your reading, oh my gosh, you guys need to work on your throat chakra. Please, whatever it is that is on your heart, however you're feeling right now, you need to get that out, okay? Before you do your rituals, please, tonight, please, take a moment to get some things off your chest, okay? If this is to somebody, okay, and you have a picture of them, or you can find them online, you have a picture, okay, maybe this is resonating for somebody here. The way that you can help yourself right now is to speak to them like that picture. And I'm getting very emotional during this reading, like I'm about to cry. Hold on. This pile, please refrain tonight from doing these rituals until you release whatever is going on. Okay. This is very heartfelt. It's that heartfelt as in like I'm getting more like this is an energy that needs to be felt. It's not really something that can be explained. You know, some emotions we can explain. This is not an emotion that can be explained. Okay. This is a very, very deep message. This is very specific. I am talking to somebody very specific here. This is not going to be for all of you. Okay. For some of you, it may be. Okay. Uh, I'm being called to also talk about, I know this is a demon or, you know, something that you could work with, but I can't help but notice Moloch is represented by the devil. Okay. Moloch is being represented by the devil. All right. Again, I'm getting passion. There could be obsession with another person. Okay. I'm actually being guided to pull cards for you guys. Hold on one second. I didn't plan to do this reading like this. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but somebody out there needs to hear this message. This is very deep. This is for somebody specific. Okay. So I want to talk about what is this devil card. That's another thing that I'm getting to, because I didn't plan to do the reading like this. I'm being called to tell somebody out there, whoever is resonating with this, sometimes certain things are not planned. All right, so for a second I needed to kind of recollect myself for a minute, because this, and I'm hearing sirens in the background, this is a very emotional message, okay? As I said, you know, not everything is planned or some things aren't planned because I was mentioning how I had to grab cards for you guys. Okay. Um, there's just something heavy here. Something is very, very heavy. Okay. Um, yeah. So the I was clarifying the devil card. Okay, so the first card that came out is Battle. Okay. I'm being guided to read it to you. It says tension and miscommunication. Ooh, okay, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a very hard time getting through this reading. Guys are gonna have to give me a minute. Alright. I've never done a reading like this where I feel like I'm a mess. I've never. Okay. Ooh, group 3, I'm so sorry. I'm connecting very heavily to somebody's energy right now. I can't believe I'm even gonna post this reading, but I am. Somebody needs this message. And I also think me saying this because I don't find anything to be a coincidence when I'm doing a reading. Okay. Uh, I feel somebody's energy here, if it's something to do with the heart space, somebody can't believe that they're about to say something, and it's gonna be very emotional. So I don't know what this, I don't know who I am connecting with, but whoa. Okay. Whoa. I've never in my life have given a reading like this. I hate crying in front of people. Like, it is not. So I don't know if some of you are always feeling the need to stuff things down and be strong. Like, I was a complete mess in this reading. So please, I just need to know that somebody is resonating with this. Okay? Because I don't know what the hell kind of message I'm giving here. All right. Okay. So the Devil card. We have Battle. Tension and miscommunication may leave you feeling isolated. Reflect on your approach and seek to rebuild trust. There may be trust that you have lost with somebody or that you feel you lost trust with. Okay, and there's a need for communication. There has been something that has been misconstrued in some way, shape, or form. Okay. So it says reflect on your approach and seek to rebuild trust. Sometimes walking away is the best path to peace. Choose your battles wisely. Okay. I do see somebody going through something right now. So this says nothing will come of this situation. So this could either say to me that when it comes to this specific situation that uh, you think it's not going to work out, but something may work out, or there was a reason for a walk away and it needs to stay like that. Okay, but let's get more into this. I feel regardless of how this situation is supposed to play out, whatever you're dealing with, okay, the devil can stand for negative emotions, can stand for obsession, can stand for addictions, can stand for being chained and bound to something, okay? So take that how that resonates. All right, but I feel because we have Malik here, it's like you're about to sacrifice something. This could be you sacrificing your emotions and expressing your emotions, and that candle just went crazy. Okay, I feel it is for a lot of you. That is what's going to happen, and it's going to be from the heart chakra, and it's also a very passionate feeling that you're feeling. For some of you, this can either come out in a rage and anger. Okay. For others of you, this could just be a very, very deep, passionate conversation that needs to be had. Okay. Um, and then we have ending, which is the Ten of Swords. Okay. And this is the other card that came out for the Devil card. A difficult chapter is closing, paving the way for renewal. Okay, I want to talk about this before I lose it. You have fire and passion. This is a phoenix, okay? Like I said, something might have had to close out. Sometimes when we go through things, guys, it's needed. Sometimes we need to travel a certain journey on our own. Sometimes we need to experience pain on our own. Sometimes we need to lose people in order to understand what they mean to us. Okay? Uh, Somebody who, and I'm going to take love for an example, okay, because that's kind of where I'm going here. If somebody played games with you, okay, this person and you may have separated, and you or them needed to learn a lesson in what you've lost or what they lost, okay? To learn to appreciate that person, okay? So I don't know if that resonates for any of you, but there is going to be some kind of truth that is being spoken. And I feel, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel it's for whoever I'm reading for is the one doing the speaking, okay? If not, and the roles are reversed, then take it how it applies, okay? All right, so paving a way for renewal. While this moment feels heavy, which throughout this reading, I've never in my life, never in my life, I've read where I was crying, and I'm actually going to post this because somebody needs to hear this, so I'll suffer the embarrassment. But this feels like betrayal. This feels like betrayal, okay? Uh, it also marks the end of struggle. Trust that brighter days are ahead as you release the past and move forward. This situation will be different for all of you, okay? Obviously. So, for a lot of you, as I was saying, something had to close out between you and another person in order to embrace a new beginning because there are lessons and things that needed to be learned. I am feeling heavy karmic energy here. Okay, karma. If you guys believe in past lives, you guys could have a soul tie with a person from a past life. You could be soul family, and you may have karma that has built up. Okay, that is a thing. I mean, if you believe in it, this could be what is happening. Uh, you or this person could have had karma. Maybe they constantly did stuff. Maybe this person wanted attention all the time, whoever I'm talking to, okay? Somebody here could have wanted attention all the time, played games. Oh, well, I got this one all hung up on me, or because I am feeling love here. I am getting a love situation here. Somebody could have done all that. Somebody could have been in their ego. Somebody could have been in pride, all right? And karma comes back around and bites, okay? Karma dishes out, good and bad. Okay, as above, so below. So, getting back to the ritual aspect of the reading, okay, you are being advised if you do rituals, do what you want, make your own decisions. But I am telling you from what I am getting that before you do a ritual tonight, the advice that I can give is to speak your truth, whether it's physically to this person, if you have an online picture or anything like that that you have access to, that you can speak to them because we all have social media and whatnot, right? So there's always access to talking to somebody some way. But I'm talking about speaking to their picture. You can email them, you can or message them in some way, shape, or form. If you're feeling bold enough, Aries season is about being bold, taking action. I feel for this group, you guys are trying to, and again, I'm speaking to somebody specific here. You're trying to manifest somebody in. You're trying to manifest being able to communicate from your heart space to set something right here, to heal something. It's been a battle. It's been a fight. I feel you guys are willing to sacrifice your emotions, sacrifice what you're feeling, and say it out loud to this person, okay? Some of you, I want to talk about this real quick because there could be a rebirth here for some of you because I feel that somebody here feels very, very emotional and a certain type of way about somebody or a situation. Some of you, let me see. Oh, before I say anything. What is this Phoenix energy here? Okay, we have Ten of Wands, responsibility. Listen, somebody here is carrying a burden, and the burden is your feelings, your emotions. Okay, how you're showing up. You're carrying too much weight, and I felt it. I felt it. I was crying in the middle of your reading. I never do that. Okay, we have stability. I believe, yeah, this is the King of Cups. Somebody here, the King of Cups is very, very emotionally intelligent. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody who knows how to keep things under wrap and keep going and act like everything's okay. Okay, that's what I'm getting. But something is festering up. You know, when you had a little bit too much and that bottle just blows. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Somebody, and I'm not saying it has to be in anger. It could just be in it could be passion that ends up. I'm not gonna lie. It could be passion that ends up being a little bit scary to the other person on the receiving end. Okay, because it might feel all too much. It might be coming all at once, and this isn't coming from out of nowhere. This is something that you have built up within time. Okay, this is within time. This is deep hurt. Or you just really fell for somebody, or you have a lot of passion and love for somebody here, and it's built up. Okay. All right, and then we have the World card with completion. So yeah, some kind of cycle is going to end up happening. The outcome would be different for all of you, but if you're resonating with this, and look, wow, balance. Okay, there is going to be balance. Karmic justice is coming in. Something karmic happened here. Somebody, yeah, something karmic happened here. I'm telling you, this was karma that had to be served. I don't think somebody took another person seriously. I think somebody did something here. Somebody had I don't know. I don't know if somebody here meant how they, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. What is the likely outcome of this situation? Okay, so it you know, could be different for all of you. What is the likely outcome of this situation for group 3? I didn't expect this. Persistence. Okay, so something may slowly evolve here. Okay, and give me one more. Yeah, connection, look. Okay. All right, listen. So we did say something, where was it? Okay. Reflect on your approach. Okay, reflect on how you want to approach this person. Okay. And seek to rebuild trust. There's a need to rebuild trust. Some kind of trust has been broken here. Okay. So what this card is saying is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is very, very slow, but it's stable. Okay. Steady progress defines your journey. Your patience and diligence ensure long-term success, even when the path feels slow. Okay. This may be something in a connection that needs to build slowly because trust has to be rebuilt. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. So don't expect like overnight you guys are together and things are happening. It's slow progress. Okay, building trust, getting to know each other all over again. Because I feel obviously for a lot of you, you've had a connection with this person in the past before. Okay, doesn't have to be a love connection. It could just be an acquaintance. It could be anything of that nature. But you know this person. Okay. So the connection card, it says a choice or relationship is shaping your path. What did I say? I said you guys were making a sacrifice. There's a sacrifice here with Malik. Okay. Follow what resonates with your heart and soul. Okay, we have the heart and we have fire here because I'm looking at the green. We have healer. There is a need to heal a connection. Somebody wants to heal a connection. Somebody has very, very deep emotions. I am getting masculine energy here. Okay. I was going to mention a zodiac sign. You or this person could be a Capricorn with the Devil card here. Or you or this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo that I am speaking to. Okay. So follow what resonates with your heart and soul. As true alignments bring harmony and growth, whether romantic or platonic. Connection is the bridge to transformation and deep understanding. Okay, so with this card, it looks like there is healing coming in. There is some kind of connection that comes in. Okay, so this is a slow burn. It's a slow journey. This isn't something that, like I said, we're rushing into. This is something that is very stable, very lifelong, life lasting. Okay, this is not like, it's not, we're here together for just the week and that's it. Okay, and we have patience at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's a need for you guys to be patient. I don't know, some of you, if you are a fire sign, you could probably resonate with maybe wanting things to go a little bit faster, especially if you've been feeling like this, if this is emotions that you've been holding on to for quite some time and you have already made your mind up, but there's a need, you have to nurture this connection. Okay, yeah, strength. This is going to be a very, very strong connection. This is a very strong connection. And emotions. Okay, this is the Ace of Cups. So there's the clarity on newfound love. Okay, you guys have never been with this person before romantically, so this is something new. All right, group 3. That was a very long reading. Whoever it was meant for, I hope that it reached whoever it needed to. Sorry, I'm not going to take out the ugly crying. It needs to be heard. Somebody here needs to understand that I did connect with them. Okay, so I will swallow my pride and take my embarrassment. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. So if you guys enjoyed the reading, definitely give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.